Let's go back now to that developing story out of Cambodia where police and protesters have clashed, and according to Reuters news agency, 3 people have been killed and several others have been wounded. Mu So Chua is an opposition MP and a human rights advocate, and she is on the phone now from Phnom Penh. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. What more can you tell us about this clash?
What is very, very serious is that not just the police are being used to crack down and to shoot at the protesting workers who are on strike, but yesterday the military was also used to arrest, to detain activists and monks. This is a very serious situation and it is not acceptable at all.
That being the case, can you tell us what's prompted this heavy-handed approach?
What is very clear is that the workers have been protesting for a living wage of $160. They have made it very clear and they will not back down. This is the first time that the unions of all different backgrounds are together, united with us, the Cambodia National Rescue Party. We won the election. The people are asking for Mr. Hun Sen, the Prime Minister, to step down. The clash can be avoided if Mr. Hun Sen is willing to listen to his people, but he's not. And the situation is coming to a point where we will have to ask for the international community, for the UN, for the buyers, the big buyers, to come into the negotiation table in order to solve the situation. And the peace has to come, and it cannot be at peace until Mr. Hun Sen realizes that his time in power is over.
Do you think there is any chance at all that Prime Minister Hun Sen would be willing to sit down at a negotiating table with the trade unions to talk about a possible wage rise?
If he has national interests on his agenda, he must. We were supposed to be negotiating today with his party, but because of the serious situation, because of the use of the military on the protesting workers, we called off the negotiation today, the plan for negotiation. And that we must go back to negotiation, but we cannot negotiate when our workers, our people are dying, are killed, are shot at in cold blood, daylight like this. It is not a situation where it can be controlled, and only Mr. Hun Sen can, if he realizes how serious the situation is, if he really is putting the interests of the nation as priority, if he is a true believer of democracy, he would have to sit down. The only way is to sit down. But first, there has to be a stop of violence.
Right. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us on the show and for updating us on the issue. Mu So Chua there, an opposition MP and human rights advocate, speaking to us on the line there from Phnom Penh.